Hello and welcome to the Vendor Corner of Universal Heritage Television. Today, the 3rd of May 2022. Of course, today is the World Press Day, so journalists are in their best moods today because we are also celebrating ourselves. So right now we're at Amajeke and we'll be doing the press review here today. I am Akwobi, your anchor, and I say keep watching. So today is Tuesday, and Tuesday usually in the southeast is a very busy day because people are actually coming out from the Monday sit at home, because the sit at home has almost become a kind of tradition now in the southeast. Upon all the efforts of the government to stop that, it has proved abortive as people, either by fear, by coercion or by commitment, seem to hearken on to that. So this morning we have quite a lot of papers on the table. We have some national papers, and we also have state tabloids on the table. So we are going to be starting with some of the state tabloids. We have the News Echo. The News Echo for today. The News Echo is on. Yeah. News Echo is on. And as usual, we also have people that are going to be analyzing these papers today with us. I have Comrade Chibundu Chebu, who is a regular to the program. He's here with us. Chibundu, once again, you're welcome to the program.
Thank you. Thank you.
I also have a lady who has joined us, Anya Tina. She's here and she's going to be part of the discussion this morning. Tina, welcome to the program.
Thank you. Good morning, viewers.
Okay, I also have members of the Free Readers Association that will be joining us to do analysis. Okay, so the big caption on the News Echo, the big caption here says Anambra under siege. Anambra under siege. With a rider, gunmen attack P2B's hometown. 5 killed in Bia Palo attack. Upo community hit second time in 1 month. Police officer killed. Another caption here. Notorious cultists arrested with charms. Notorious cultists arrested with charms. Crisis mar PDP State Congress. Crisis mar PDP State Congress with riders. Result sheets missing in Imo, Anambra. Imo PDP chair denies hostage incident. Valentine Ozibo orders disqualified. Workers' Day, lamentations, promises 2022 May Day celebration. NDLUA intercepts 1.1 billion naira travelers checks, 10.8 kilogram cocaine at Lagos airport. Aba, cultists flee as IPOB declare war on criminals. 18 killed in 1 week. Cultists flee as IPOB declare war on criminals. Aba. All right, so that's the stories we have in News Echo this morning. So let's look at the Anambra under siege. It's about the incident that happened yesterday in Anambra. Still connected to the sit-at-home order that is now being enforced by the unknown gunmen, because IPOB says they've cancelled it. Government says they've cancelled it. So it does seem unknown people, and because they are armed, unknown gunmen are now enforcing this. And in Anambra, it was trail of killings yesterday. So what do you make of these developments?
Yeah, thank you. Yeah. Thank you so much. What I can say on this is, Anambra is so much attached to Nnamdi Kalu's case and everything. So, and people should also believe that one day is being, we take it and sit at home because of what we have in Imo State, in Nigeria. about the sit at home, Imo State and the Easterners, we are fighting for our rights. So we as the Easterners, we also believe in this. And you know, Anambra is the most serious state for this sit at home. So I don't know the reason why people should at least go against that rule. So, but but you know, on God knows, the bad people will use this medium to go against the state, the Anambra State or the state, just to say just to tag just to tag. Just to tag it as if is of the state or of the government, but I believe that it's the bad people that are doing this and not that of Nnamdi Kanu. It's not that Nnamdi Kanu is not of this, but it's because of the bad people you use that. So for you to avoid that means you should not come at all, because Nnamdi Kanu is fighting for our own right and we should support him for that.
Okay, Chibu, let me have your take on this. What happened in Anambra yesterday? It was like a flow of blood.
Yeah, first, let me sympathize with the families, the victims, the family members. I more sympathize with them. It's bad and it's undemocratic. Now the question is, the people who are carrying out this onslaught, what really do they want to achieve? The intention, so to say, is to achieve freedom. And the question is, in the event the freedom is achieved, who are going to be the beneficiaries of this freedom?
You need to kill all the people here.
When you kill all of them now, what then is the essence of your freedom fighting? For you to fight for freedom, there must be beneficiaries. And these beneficiaries, so to say, are the people you are killing. So this is not the real approach. Why can't you allow them? And again, these are poor people, these are not government people. Government offices, institutions, they're all closed and locked down. These are people who believe or depend on daily survival. That is why they went out to go and look for what their family members will eat. And yet you are killing them, still claiming that you are fighting for freedom. You want independence or self-actualization. This is not the real or right approach. Let us approach the real or right approach. Please, please, in the name of God.
Okay, let's look at another paper here. This is the News Echo. Let's look at the national news break. The national news break. The national news break here. And the caption here says, Okigwe Zone Senate, leaders urge parties to field candidates from Okigwe North. Amaka Nzeribe is not my daughter. Amaka Nzeribe is not my daughter. Yeah, I guess Ato Nzeribe is saying this. Industrialists lament neglect of Igbo culture. Imo won't treat oil thieves with kid gloves again. Up here. Popular broadcaster joins House of Rep race. I'm sure it's talking about Nosokwa here. And then NNPP inaugurates Imo executives. Okay. All right. I don't know which story we are supposed to pick up here, but let's look at the Okigwe Zone Senate, and it says leaders urge parties to field candidates from Okigwe North. Chibondo, for a case, you are from Okigwe Zone, and what's the issue between Okigwe North and Okigwe South?
Actually, at the moment, Okigwe South has taken the lead. And
you can face the camera and talk.
Okigwe South has taken the lead for a long time, so this should be the time of Okigwe North. That is, by the way, democratically speaking, I do not believe in zoning or a principle of zoning. Any person who is qualified constitutionally, democratically should come out and contest. And the first thing is left for you to present yourself to the people, and it's left for the people to come and finalize on your presentation. Yeah, come, you are qualified, but the people who assess you, they will screen you, and they will qualify you in the end. So go and represent or go and stand in for us. So I do not have any issue on whether they will come from South or whether they will come from South. The net democratic process be upheld.
Okay. All right. This is Announcer Express. Announcer Express. Okay, and it has this big caption. They are still talking about Okigwe Zone. It says group enjoins parties to see ticket to North, and Federal Polytech set to fully digitalize learning, rector. Another one says, Victor Wanafro picks APC form for Izato reps now. I think it's more of a political and aspiration stories here. So yes. So let's. You want to say something about it?
Yeah, but yeah, please. That of Okigwe zone, Senate zone. Please. So please, I strongly believe in zoning because it's Okigwe North is supposed to go for Senate Okigwe zone because for a long time we've not had it, and without zoning we can never get it. So it's good we get the zoning, and it's good that it comes to Okigwe North.
So zoning helps to give even the minorities a sense of inclusion.
Good. Very, very good, honestly, because without the zoning we can never get it. I'm from Okigwe North actually, so I'm from Okigwe North.
No, I this is
okay. You stated. No, excuse me.
We have capable hands to handle that Senate zone or the seat. So why can't it come there? It's our turn. It's Okigwe North's turn. So we must have it. I believe that.
All right. You made your point. You said you are against zoning. You stated your point. She has also said that she has also made her point, and she has stated, so it's left for the viewers to make their judgments. Or you want to say something on that? You don't want to talk. Okay. Anybody here wants to say something on zoning? Okay. All right. So let's move ahead. That's announcer Express we just looked at. Let's begin to look at some national papers now. Let's okay. We have the statesman here. The statesman is over here. We have the statesman is here. It has a caption. It says, "Police arrest 23 suspected MASOB members." Police arrest 23 suspected MASOB members. You can't speak for Southeast group blast Wazirike. You can't speak for Southeast group blast Wazirike. Why we killed military couple in Imo, unknown gunmen? Why we killed military couple in Imo, unknown gunmen? Abia in precarious situation. O's Bank, 886 billion naira. 5 others Guba aspirants. Arrest any herdsmen found with AK-47 rifle. Mieti Allah. Buhari condoles with victims of Lagos building collapse. Excitement as Federal Polytechnic Nekede commissions CIBN Bankers Hall. Let's start with the Federal Polytechnic Nekede. The school has been in the news severally for a lot of technological and innovative advancements. What do you make of the present leadership that is driving this standard in that school? Chibon, let me start with you. Because recently they signed an MOU with Innocent Motors to produce locally made vehicles, and train their students in automobile engineering. Also, they produce another vehicle. There's another vehicle they produced, in that school, and then during the COVID era, they were able to manufacture this dispensing machine and all that. So the school has been quite in the news for technological advancement. And their last SUG election, they did complete electronic voting. Their students voted even from their hostels, from their houses and all that. And the results were just, as clean as what it should be. So, Chibon, what do you make of the leadership in that school that is causing this?
I must commend the leadership. They have done well. That is one. Secondly, what is the mission of the Polytechnic institution? It is not to train students. In the end, they will start looking for employment, they will start looking for already existing or created jobs. No. The essence and mission of Polytechnic is for you to train students. In the end, they will train people, create jobs, create employment, employ people. So the present leadership is living up to that expectation. So that is why I say I must commend and congratulate the Polytechnic institution. That is where it's.
You have anything to add to that?
I also commend the institute for their work well done, and I pray that they should keep it up, because just like Shun said, it's good that when the student comes out, they can now be able to produce their own things on their own than depending on the existing ones before. So I thank them so much. Thank you.
Okay, that's the statesman. That's the statesman. All right. Start with we have the Punch here. We have the Punch. We have the Punch newspaper. And the Punch today says, presidency, APC may field northern candidate awaits PDP primary. Presidency, APC may field northern candidate awaits PDP primary. With riders, presidential ticket, God will show us the way, says Lawan. Blame PDP, if not retains power, says APC chieftain. Nigerians suffering, deserve new leadership. PDP spokesperson is saying that. Okay, tears as copper, 9 tenants die in Lagos building collapse. Buhari laments. Tears as copper, 9 tenants die in Lagos building collapse. Buhari laments. Another one here says, Idel Fitri, security beefed up as Buhari prays in military barracks. Idel Fitri, security beefed up as Buhari prays in military barracks. Striking ASU members shouldn't be paid, federal government. Striking ASU members shouldn't be paid, federal government. Okay, let's start with the ASU matter, because the federal government, through the Minister of Education, is saying that the striking university dons don't deserve to be paid. Do you agree to that?
Yes and no. Yes, in the sense that they are not working, therefore they should not be paid. Because you only be paid when you have worked, and their salary will be justified, and the people will be happy. Remember, the people paying you.
Of the International Labour Organization Convention. I'm coming. Excuse me. Excuse me. I ask you a question. Excuse me, because we have people watching us. Okay. So I ask you. I say, are you aware of the ILO convention, which says if an employer causes a laborer, a worker, to be on strike, that worker is deserving of his payments, because he did not just stop working. He stopped working because you caused it. There's an issue which you have refused to address. So are you aware of that when you say it is justified not to pay them?
Yes and no. Yes and no. So I still answering on the basis of yes before you intervene. Then no. Federal government, yes, I said yes. That is why my no is coming in now.
The argument you gave.
That is why my no is coming in. Yeah, that's why my no is coming in. So now going by that, federal government is the cause of this strike. And the only way to resolve it is for the two parties to reach or come on compromise. Remember, the brave people suffering this are the students. They are the poor families, because the rich men children are not going attending these public institutions. They are attending private institutions. They are attending schools abroad. That is why I said they should reach on compromise and dialogue in order to resolve this lingering crisis. Because what the ASU, okay.
What's your take?
Yeah, my take to this is that they should be paid, one, because they are not the cause of the strike. They are also suffering it. The students are also suffering it. So they have to be paid, honestly. And for them going on strike, there is a reason. So what I'm pleading is for the federal government to please look into this and solve out the problem, so that the children can go back to school, so that people can go back to their work, and they pay them, so that, because they also have their family to settle with their salaries, please.
Okay, that's the much we take from the Punch for today. Let's look at the Vanguard newspaper. That's the Vanguard newspaper. And the Vanguard here, the big caption there says, Muslim clerics can PFN attack APC PDP on zoning. Muslim clerics can PFN attack APC PDP on zoning. We are for Southern presidency, Islamic preachers. No going back on Southern Christian presidents. Can PFN mobilizing for Christian president. Source. Berry zoning. Berry Nigeria. SMBLF wants APC PDP orders. Zoning tops agenda as PDP's neck meets May 10. Chubas, I want to confront you with this story, because almost everybody here mentioned in this story is agitating for zoning. You seem not to be comfortable with zoning. So what do you make of this development? It does seem that majority of Nigerians are talking strongly about zoning.
Yeah, they should be talking about zoning, because they too, they are concerned. Now, Muslim clerics, look, they have people looking up to them. They have interest. Yeah, because any religious institutional leader should be concerned with the political development of the country, should be concerned with the leadership development of the country, because they have millions of adherents coming to them on daily basis, giving one complaint or the other. This institution is not good, this hospital is not working, this education is not working, there's no food, the roads are bad, so there is insecurity. So there should be concern
of Nigerians.
Somehow, the wish of somehow. That is. I wouldn't want to compromise my position on non-zoning. I wouldn't want to compromise my position because it's not democratic. It's not constitutional. Remember, one of the reasons I've been kicking against zoning is it sacrifices competence, it sacrifices capacity, it sacrifices.
But Nigerians argue. They say Nigeria is a heterogeneous, multi-ethnic, multi-religious society, that you must do zoning for you to give every segment of the society a sense of inclusion. If you do it by the so-called merit, there's no ethnic group that doesn't have competent hands, and it means that only the majority will be having their way all the time. So if you want to carry everybody along, it means you must zone. What you now do is for every zone to produce their best, because there's no zone that doesn't have capable hands. That's what people are saying. All right, so let me have your take.
Yes, thank you so much for the. What I'm saying is that it's good we go in for this zoning, especially for this presidency of 18. Because if we don't do it, or if we don't do it zoning, I don't think that the Southeast will smell that position. So if they can zone it, I believe that there will be peace. Because if they don't zone it, honestly, there will be total disaster in the country. So it's better they do it so that people can be okay. Because without that, we the Southeasterners, we can never have that opportunity to be there. They at the northern there. They believe that they are all and all. They can get anything because they believe that even the newborn baby there is registered, and that day they all come out to vote and they will get everything. But in this place, voting is very difficult for us. So without that zoning, I don't think we can get it. People will get here, people will come out to participate. But if they zone it here, people will come out in mass to participate, because that is what we've been clamoring for. Thank you.
Okay, that's the Vanguard. Okay, so that's the Nation newspaper, and let's see what the Nation has. It says 2023 campaign for APC PDP tickets hot up. 2023 campaign for APC PDP tickets hot up. Ex-IG Okiro blames illegal oil bunkering in Imo on marginalization. Okay, terrorists use captives as human shield, says Buhari. IPOB links Southeast crisis to Okorocha Ozodinma feud. Kidnappers knelt before me for prayers, says freed Akwa Ibom pastor. Army confirms beheading of 2 soldiers in Imo. Governorship poll, Delta PDP chiefs allege discrepancies in speakers' forms. Okay, that's the captions we have today. So let's look at the story. The President Buhari saying that the captives, that the terrorists, that they use a human shield as a strategy in their operations. And then in the other paper, I think it was in Vanguard, where the president was saying, Buhari to security chiefs, it's your duty to find terrorists, eliminate them. I mean, the president is the commander-in-chief. Is he not passing the blame to his commanders? Is he not the commander-in-chief?
To me, I would say that the blame is on Buhari, because he has the power, everything to stop this. Rather, he's supporting them. Why can he be supporting them and then not trying to take the blame to someone else? It is to his duty to stop these terrorists. If he wants to do it, he can do it. But he knows why he's not stopping them, and he knows why he's dodging all these things. Let him not pretend as if he doesn't know what is happening. He knows everything. So I'm pleading on him and on behalf of the people that the held captives, that he should help them to stop this, because I know that he is the one sponsoring them one way or the other. So that is not certified. But that would be an allegation. There's no. So but no, I want you to start with first withdrawing. No, first withdrawing. I withdraw with that. But I'm saying that as the chief security officer in the country, he has the power to stop it if he wants.
Yeah, we'll accept. Okay. All right. So Chibundo, what do you have to say?
Yeah, actually, that could happen. Terrorists using captives as shields against attack, against destruction, but it should not be an excuse, because that is not what you promised Nigerians. Because when you came or when you were campaigning, you promised Nigerians that you are going to end terrorism, you are going to end kidnapping, you are going to end insecurity. So Nigerians are looking up to you to fulfill your promises. They will not accept any excuse. The responsibility of every leader is to accept failure. Then when you accept failure, people will ask you, where can we come in? Just tell them your challenges, the challenges you are facing. Then you come and say, okay, now this is where we have capacity, this is where we have competence, this is where we can help. But whereby you are giving these excuses, they will not know where they are coming, and this is not what the people want. The people want results. The people want to go to their places of business secured. The people want to go to the children want to go to school secured. The families will be happy to go to school and take their children back. Hospitals must function, institutions must function, businesses must function. But in the presence of insecurity, this thing shall not work. So we shall not accept this as an excuse at all. We want results. This country must progress.
Okay, on that note, we're going to come to the end of today's press review. I want to thank the listeners and thank my guests. First from Anya Tina, I want to thank you for coming to the program.
Thank you so much. Thank you and God bless.
I also want to thank Chibundo Uchebu for being our guest today. Thank you for coming. All right, dear viewer, we are drawing the curtain here. We want to thank you for watching and promise you that tomorrow we're going to be coming up with another edition of the Vendor Corner. I am Akobidima, your regular anchor, and I say keep watching Universal Heritage Television Naija, and please subscribe to our YouTube channel so that you can be getting more of our updates. Till we come tomorrow, bye bye.